What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Hustlepedia. We're going to dive into the markets real quick, take a look at a couple headlines, take a look at the green wave that is going through the market today, the bounce back in the markets, and I want to go over a DeFi project in the Polkadot ecosystem that I spoke about in this video right here that does have big news coming up with a mainnet launch on the Polkadot ecosystem next week. So I want to get you prepared for the potential market cap boom if it is a successful launch and the DEX is very highly operational, and I'll show you why I'm bullish on Polkadex itself, sitting at a market cap of 65 million as we talk today. So big growth potential for Polkadex as the Polkadot ecosystem will become more adopted over time, and especially with the parachain auctions going on with Polkadot in the future, a lot to come with Polkadot. And a lot of use cases for DEXs in the future. So we will go over all of that in this video. And like I said, we'll talk about the markets real quick. So if you're new to the channel, guys, be sure to drop down and hit that subscribe button. We just hit 3,000 subscribers, absolutely crazy. So the road to 4,000 has officially begun. I appreciate all the support, and be sure to like the video if you enjoy the video. We come out with brand new cryptocurrency and altcoin videos every single day here on the channel. So as we see, 7% bounce back over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin looking healthy again, almost mid 43s, high 43s, headed towards 44,000. Ethereum over 3,000. Nice bounce back for Cardano, sitting at 227. XRP finally back above that dollar mark. Solana approaching 150. Polkadot reapproaching where it was a little bit. It's down 13% this week, but it's back in that $30 range, and you like to see that if you're in Polkadot. Avalanche just tearing through the charts, up 25% this week and 23% just today. So really good to see this wave in the market. Obviously, if you are a frequent of the channel, Avalanche should be doing you really well. Avalanche, just completely picking up steam. And we'll go real quick into crypto markets soar after the Fed commits to printing and Evergrande plans to pay its debt. So the cryptocurrency ecosystem is showing signs of a recovery on September 22nd. And like I mentioned, the 19 billion that the Chinese government was going to pump into the banking system over there to help out the Evergrande situation, that is official, as we talked about in this morning's video, and as we see here, temporarily put to rest after the real estate firm was able to come to an agreement with bondholders and avoid defaulting on its obligations technically. So this is good. Sparked a recovery that got Bitcoin up to 44 today, and it's really good to see the fact that also with all this SEC FUD, the markets are still rallying, because we all know how much of a clown Gary Gensler is making himself out to be right now with the stable coin or casino chips type of thing. I really don't understand this guy at all. So in the market in mass fear, that bounce back came, and we talked about the extreme fear yesterday, guys. Like, it's just all manipulation to get you shaken out of your coins so the bigger players in the market can take your positions. That's all this was, and that's all I see it as we see a huge green pump in the market today. And altcoins seeing a 35% bounce after Bitcoin reclaimed 43,000. So a lot of low cap projects, and a couple that we've even talked about with like Beefy on a past video, and on the Web3 index here. So we're about to talk about a little bit of Web3. So interesting to see the bounce back for altcoins. As we all know, when Bitcoin is rising, usually that is good news for these altcoin projects. And we're about to get into an altcoin that I am very bullish on. The market cap is still extremely low. And if you follow the channel, we've had great success on recent assets like ADAX. I know a lot of people in the channel and frequent viewers have been enjoying the ADAX movement up and down if they are taking profits on the up, or if you're long-term holding. Everything is a long-term play on this channel. Joe up 45%. We talked about that a couple videos back. Avalanche couple videos back. So a lot of Gala is up 500% in the last 2 weeks. So a lot of projects we've been talking about are starting to take off. Their market caps are growing, their price is multiplying. So let's get into a project that their mainnet launches this week. It goes live on the Polkadot Mainnet this week. We talked about this project in the Polkadot video we did last, but this is Polkadex sitting at $20.46, $64 million on the market cap, and obviously Polkadex Order Book is a non-custodial peer-to-peer trading platform that merges the benefits of centralized and decentralized exchanges. So high level of security, lightning fast speed of 500,000 transactions per second, high frequency trading and trading bots, user-friendly design, easy navigation on desktop, mobile, and app, zero gas fees, and opportunity to reduce swap fees to zero for Polkadex stakers, decentralized KYC, fiat on-ramp, and interoperability between blockchains. So they're offering a lot to offer here, and their team is very solid, a very vetted team that has worked on projects in the past that have seen traction and seen some success. So good to see there. If you want to research the team, you can do so on your own time. I, for one, have, and I do enjoy the projects that they have worked on, what they have been doing with Polkadex, and the focus that they have on Polkadex right now. So Polkadex platform's mainnet release will happen on September 29th. This next step of the migration of Polkadex from Ethereum to Polkadex. So they're moving their mainnet from Ethereum to Polkadex. So this is big, or really it should say Polkadot here, but they're moving their mainnet over to the Polkadot ecosystem officially, and the Polkadex blockchain will be birthed on September 29th, the mainnet launch of their decentralized exchange. So this is big. I mean, like, in terms of the decentralized finance game right now, we'll take a look at Polkadex in the Polkadot ecosystem. And then mainly, let's take a look at PokaSwap. A very, very big competitor of theirs. We'll pull up PokaSwap real quick. Open link in new tab. So you see the market cap of PokaSwap at 214 million. And we go back to Polkadex at 64 million. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The growth potential behind Polkadex if they have a successful mainnet launch. So they do have an order book. Interoperability, yes. Transaction speed, very high, 500K transactions per second, very low latency, zero network fees, user-friendly UX, high-frequency trading, trading bots, trade crypto for fiat, place market orders, no front-running, no slippage, and decentralized KYC. PokaSwap is yellow or red on most of these, and obviously this is probably, take it with a grain of salt, because this is probably a Polkadex put-together asset by someone who is either very supportive of Polkadex or inside of Polkadex, because that's marketing, and that's marketing 101. These things all the time are surfaced from people who are supporters of that project. But if this is all actuality and these are the truth, which PokaSwap is slow. I have tested a couple. I've gone on Polkadot's mainnet to trade a couple coins. I don't know, like, PokaSwap was slow. It was loading slow on my computer. It felt overran. That is one thing I can say from personal experience. Now, when it comes down to transaction speed and the high frequency stuff, obviously they didn't have all this. They're like PokaSwap, for example, guys. PokaSwap. I don't know. It's just like very basic. It's meant to be basic, but like, you see what I'm saying? I can't. It's just not even like, my wallet's not connected and all that. But like, it wasn't very user friendly for me when I was using it the other day. I'm just gonna be completely honest. So I can understand these yellow and reds, but take it with a grain of salt, because this is probably put together by a Polkadex investor inside of Polkadex marketing. That's marketing 101. So take this with a grain of salt, but Polkadex checks a lot of the boxes, and we all know the problems that Uniswap has and like Ethereum-based platforms have. So that is good to see that Polkadex is sticking out from the bunch for their speeds, for their user-friendly network fees, latency. That all plays into the quickness and the ease of use, which is big for Polkadex against their main competitors, PokaSwap and PokaStarter. And just for reference, we're looking at $120 million market cap for PokaStarter, and we're looking at a $214 million market cap for PokaSwap. Polkadex is sitting at a market cap of $64 million, when I, in all honesty, think that their website and their just their platform looks like it could be the cleanest of them all, and we're going to go through it real quick. I actually seriously think that this is going to be the cleanest of these dexes on Polkadot. Like, look at the user interface there. Supported chains, Polkadex, Ethereum, Polkadot. User interface does look just super clean. I mean, I would use that 100%. That looks very, very clean. Polkadex order book is a non-custodial layer 2 based exchange on the Polkadex network. Register multiple hot wallets, delegate your assets to third parties, and keep your assets safe and secure. They have great partners in the ecosystem. Market Square, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, KuCoin, Gate.io. So I would assume that once their DEX platform gets going and on their network, on the Polkadot network and the Polkadex network, I wouldn't be surprised to see it listed on a KuCoin, which is also going to boost the price, boost the market cap as well, just the exposure of the coin. Because right now you can only buy this asset on, you can get it on KuCoin and Gate.io, but Uniswap is where a lot of people go. I go through KuCoin myself, but Uniswap is where a lot of people go to get Polkadex, and we all know the fees that incur when you go through Uniswap. So I advise you, if you are going to pick you up some Polkadex, do it through KuCoin. But nonetheless, trustless cross-chain transfers, very good to see. And here is where we are going to take a look at their features. So high-frequency trading, IDO palette, Polkadex fiat, decentralized KYC, Polkadot NFT or Polkadex NFTs will gamify our trading ecosystem and make it more fun for users. We aim to provide this functionality shortly after the mainnet launch, which is coming up on the 29th. New token generation, high liquidity, and a forkless upgrade. And then here are their strategic investors. You like to see that. They're putting it all front and center. And their team is all listed here, showing face. You can look at all their LinkedIn profiles linked here. They all have legitimate experience as well. And the main thing here, like, they are trying to diversify their platform. Like PokeSwap, we saw it was just like staking, pool, and swap. Like Polkadex NFTs could really change the game as far as a platform in Polkadot, a DEX platform doing their own NFTs. We all know that PancakeSwap has their like collectible NFTs, and those are going to do and are doing really well. So, a lot of potential there with Polkadex. And on the tokenomics, we are looking at 9% to the founders and team, 7% to the seed round, 8% to the strategic round, 10% to the private round, 41% to exchange listings and governance, 10% to the parachain auction, 6% to advisors, and 6% to marketing, ecosystem, and partnerships, and 2% to community round. So it looks good all around. I don't see anything really wrong with that. It's quite a bit to their initial investors, but their initial investors, I'm assuming, are doing a lot for them, and I assume that that's a key to where they're at right now, and I have no problem with that. Nothing looks weird about their tokenomics to me. Mainnet launch is the next thing that we're hitting, September 2021 here, and that's exciting. And with this market cap sitting as low as it is, compared to like 8x, like 8x doesn't even have its DEX out, sitting at 77 million. Once Polkadex's DEX platform is live, people are utilizing it. People are making their swaps. They're getting involved in those NFTs, whatever the case may be. If it is a successful mainnet launch, I could only see this project growing from here once their platform on the mainnet goes live. I'm really bullish on Polkadex. I have a piece of it in my portfolio. I am not an investment advisor, but I do advise you do your own research. Make sure you understand what you're investing in at all times. But I'm just here to provide you with the realest information that I can and tell it to you exactly how I'm seeing it, whether it be good or bad. But I'm very bullish on Polkadex when you take a look at it in comparison to the market caps of other DEX platforms in the Polkadot ecosystem. I'm very bullish on the growth of that market cap, which will only drive that price up over time. So I'm very bullish on Polkadex, guys. And in conclusion, DEX platforms in these upcoming ecosystems are the wave, especially these low cap ones, as we've seen with Joe, for example. I mean, it's absolutely booming project, now with a projected market cap of 250 million after a 40% growth pattern. And if you look at the overview on like the month, insane growth pattern. So for example, like Avalanche's ecosystem needs a DEX on that Avalanche mainnet. Boom, Joe fills the void. And Polkadot, they have that same need. PokeSwap and PokeStarter's market caps are that size that Polkadex has a lot of gap potential to be able to fill between those and the 64 million that they're sitting at right now. And I think they will close some of that gap after a successful mainnet launch. So I will catch y'all on the next video. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will be back basically in like 30 minutes with another video. So we'll be going over a gaming project that I'm bullish on that has a market cap of less than 20 million. And we've seen the success with gaming projects already. We talked about Gala on the channel. Gala's already 5x'd itself in just a couple weeks. So stay tuned. I will be back with another video here in just a few minutes. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on Polkadex down below. Peace.